Hey folks, John here from Drive Belt. Wanted to share with you a little bit of behind the scenes of what it takes to make one of these belts. Typically a belt can take up to about 20 hours to make. And I just want to explain a little bit behind the scenes of what happens and how we get to 20 hours. First of all, we work with you on the color match. So we have situations where, for instance, if you can see the 914 behind me, I found this belt through Loudmouth, which is a golf apparel, fun company, by the way. But this very closely matched that Ravina green. And I ended up making my own belt during the pandemic. Of course, there was a lot of inspiration out of there. But this belt actually is one of the very first ones to be made, and as you can see, it's color matched to the car behind me, and it's kind of fun. The backing is high polish, almost mirror polish, as you can see, and has a stud there that goes into the belt, right in here, and we can cut it to whatever size. What's also cool is that I've created a reversible swivel, so that if you had a belt that was red on one side and white on another, I have a version of that. You can actually flip it around depending on what kind of pants or shoes you're wearing. So anyway, just very quickly, I wanted to share with you what goes into making that belt. We start with a blank. So this is an aluminum blank, aircraft quality, and what I was doing is this is actually cut out by a water jet, as you might be able to see, kind of a very smooth surface, whereas the early versions were cut out on my bandsaw and then serialized and hand fashioned, and then basically we mate that with a specific badge. So for instance, this badge right here is off of a 1966 911, and this badge is off of it's a brand new badge from Stoddard, and it's a replica. And both of these have the same exact stamp press, but one, as you can tell, is more original than the other. Both have the same insignias and markings on the back, 901, etc. But what I'm trying to point out to you folks is that basically these two are very different in size, both thickness and the overall shape. If you put them back to back on a particular blank, for instance, I've just been working on this for my friend Adam. This is going to go on his Miami Blue Cayman. And so he wanted the orange version of the crest. Those can be pretty pricey if you try to find the originals. I think I saw one on eBay for $2,500 just for the badge. And so when I mate these to this backing, basically what we have is a very, very tight tolerance, tight fit to that. I don't know if you can see that, but you can run your finger along that edge and it's just mated perfectly. If I were to take that same blank, right, and try to match and mate this 66 to it, it's going to be way different. It's almost a half a millimeter difference. Now that doesn't seem like a lot, maybe for a body panel, but it is when we're trying to make a custom belt here of this quality. So in any case, there's a lot of shaping, there's a lot of sanding, there's a lot of polishing. Every belt is serialized. This is P003. So in any case, we're just starting out, we're getting going on this. We're bringing the times down a little bit, but for the most part, it's still going to be somewhere between 12 and 20 hours, depending on what we're doing for you to make your custom belt. So I think that's pretty special. Again, feel free to ask questions, get in contact with us, John at drivebelt.com and drive-belt.com. And we can arrange a time for us to chat and talk about your special belt. Thank you very much. I appreciate your interest. Have a good day.